From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
Yes, DM Deep Dive time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all of your DMs. This is great.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right. Today, Lincoln is asking a question saying, I was listening to episode 157 of the podcast, and Roz mentioned that he was going to change his middle name to Ace. Did he ever do it? I love the show.
No, I did not. Still plan on it.
Okay.
What's taking you so long?
It's a whole thing. I think what happened was COVID happened, right? Because I had planned on this years ago. Like, this guy was listening to episode 157. What year did we release 157?
That was like year 1 or 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
But no, that is still the...
Like 2017, maybe?
Yeah. That is still the plan, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
what do you have to do? You have to like fill out paperwork?
I don't know. Yeah, and then I just like my whole thing is that I don't like disruptions in my life, and doing something like that, right, where you like change your middle name, or even when somebody gets married and they change their last name, like you got to go and do a lot of things, man.
You got to
like
change your driver's license,
your driver's license, your passport,
your health card,
your credit cards,
like all of them,
all of that stuff.
Don't
right?
you have to go your bank account too?
Your bank, yeah,
all
like
your bank accounts,
all of that stuff,
lot,
right?
Email address? No, you can keep your email
you
address.
keep your email address. That's the least of my worries. But no, it's a pain in the ass to do. And I know people do it every single day and it's no problem and life goes on. But for me, it just seems so daunting to even consider.
It's almost like a week straight of like nonstop doing stuff to change that over.
And it's not that, like what I worry about is that there's going to be a process in the middle that is a period of time where things aren't going to be quite settled. And then I'm going to get somehow screwed over in that in-between time.
Sure.
Where I'm not going to have the right document because I'm waiting on a document, but I need this document. Like I'm worried about that middle period.
Yeah.
It's
not all seamless.
No. But it's still the plan for sure.
Okay. What else we got today, Maria?
All right. Katarina says, if Maria, Maury, and Shem were individually arrested for something and Roz and Mocha got the call from jail, what would the two assume they were guilty of?
Individually. So you guys weren't together?
No.
Oh, okay.
So like Maury gets arrested, he
okay.
calls you guys.
Yeah.
I would say Maury it would have to do with either speeding, parking, or pulling off a scam, and he gets caught.
Or men.
I was going to say men.
Men?
Yeah,
Men?
I was gonna say that like not.
I'm innocent.
Yeah, he hasn't done it. But if Maury said that he was in jail, I would think he got like busted at some sort of party.
Okay, yeah, or like a brothel or something.
Something like, let's just call it a party.
Sure. Okay, a party. Yeah.
Let's call it a party, right?
And I'm calling saying, please bring my clothes.
Yes, right, and a towel.
Damn.
My other towel. If Maria got arrested,
I think it would have to be something driving related.
I would say driving related.
Really?
Right? Yeah, I think it would be driving related. Maybe you got into an accident, or because you have said before you're a little bit of a hothead sometimes behind the wheel. That's not a secret. So maybe your hot-headedness came out and you, I don't know, got so angry that you ended up ramming another car.
I would say it's because of distracted driving. I would say that she was doing something in the car and rear-ended somebody, and then when the police showed up, she tried to plead innocent and blame it on the guy in front of her, and then starts
like
going,
on her phone, distracted driving,
something,
or
yes.
doing her makeup,
something was distracting,
or changing her clothes,
probably watching a makeup tutorial while doing her makeup while driving.
How do I do this?
Okay. Now, Shemmy.
What would Shem get arrested for?
Shem got arrested.
I know.
Yeah.
Because Shem is such a nice guy and he likes helping people out.
Yeah.
Somebody would befriend Shem. And Shem would be a nice guy to be like, yeah, no problem, I'll give you a ride. And that person is a bad person, and maybe the police pulled him over.
And so Shem's
And then
collateral damage
just
too.
by
You think
guilty
so,
by
right?
association. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Like Shem got caught up in like a smuggling scheme by accident.
Something.
He drove me to the party.
I mean, the headline is still going to read that he got busted for human trafficking. Whatever, until he gets his day in court, right? That's our Shemmy,
Kidnapping,
right? Like, right? Like, you can only be so supportive as a friend. I'd have to wait, right?
Oh, Shem.
Yeah.
I'd leave wherever I was to come get you, bro.
I have a
Listen,
follow-up
I would
question.
for sure bring Maury a towel. I would for sure go and pick Maria up. But Shem, you're on your own. I can't tell my wife I'm going to pick Shem up because he got busted human trafficking.
Oh my God.
Right? Like I can't.
Don't worry, Shem. I got you, dog. I got you.
You're on your own. I'd bring you a lunch, maybe.
Oh, thanks.
Right? But I'm not. You're not leaving with me.
Hey, question. When you get arrested, you still got that big full roll of paper towel in the back seat?
Oh, that could look really sus. Now that I think about it. Especially in the summertime, I never my shirt off.
A half-used roll of paper towel in the back of a car window. Tell me you human traffic without telling me you human traffic.
Oh, no. What else we got today, Maria?
All right. Mayan says, I'm Filipino and my husband is Guyanese who moved to Canada when he was 19. We have 2 kids and we are currently taking them to Guyana next month for the first time. So my question for Mocha is, will he ever consider taking Cruz to Guyana for a visit along with Jen?
Have you ever been?
You know what? I went one time in my life, and I don't remember because
You
I
were
was so
little,
young.
right?
I was 6 months old when my mom took me.
Oh, yeah. You can't even say you've been.
I can't
though.
say I've been.
No.
And I've wanted to go over the years. I just haven't.
Why not though?
I don't know.
You go places.
I know.
Like you go on family trips and stuff
I
like
know.
that. And I know it's hard when you got a little kid. You need super stimulants, right? Like
Yeah.
you need. Yeah, I get it.
My fear is that when I go, I know my parents are going to want to go.
Oh,
Right? And my parents have so much family. And even though I'd want to go and like explore Guyana and like see all the things, see where I was, where my culture comes from, I know a big part of that trip is going to be my parents taking me to visit all sorts of family that I've never met that they visit every single year.
Well, you just can't tell them you're going.
I can't secretly go to Guyana and not tell my family.
Well, that's the only way to do it, though. It's the only way.
Or
to do
you
it.
just time it out. Like, listen, like my parents have taken me and my sisters to Greece like before I even turned 1.
Yeah.
Like I was baptized there. So for me, like I've been going since I can remember. But we do like a couple days with family, then the rest we do our trip. Or depending on what we want, like we would spend the time based on what we wanted to do, whether it's our family or just like
But you've
ourselves.
been to Greece before, though.
I hadn't gone in 8 years though before this summer.
He had never been. There's family there. He's never
Like so much family.
Yeah,
I could smuggle you there.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. Maybe
Just got the
this is
experience.
it. Maybe that's it.
All right, ladies
That's
and
how it
gentlemen, that
happens.
concludes
Right
today's
there.
DM Deep Dive. Keep them coming in. Maria gets them and brings them to the show. Thanks, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
Here we go. DM Deep Dive time.
Maria, what do we have in the DMs today?
All right. Remanan says, I just listened to the Roz roast. How come no one did a roast for Mocha's 50th 6 years ago?
Oh, wow.
First of all, I'm not 50.
You're 55.
That's really
I'm not even close.
That would be 56, just for the
Oh, sorry.
We all know Dan Moore's the oldest one on the show here. Well into his 50s. Anyway, next DM.
Okay.
Wow. The reason is there a reason that we didn't do your 50th?
I'm not 50, guys.
Oh, is that it? That can't be it.
I'm not 50. Yo.
Show us some proof.
All right.
So I'm just not 50.
So you can't show us proof
Wait a
then.
second.
I can
Why do you say it
absolutely
like that,
show.
though? But why do you say it like that? Why do you say the like it's some big bad thing? Like I'm not 50. What is your problem with 50?
Is it bad, Maury?
No.
Next DM.
Ollie says, are you the people to wait for your friend to text you back or call endlessly until you get an answer? Some of my friends will double, triple text and call me for me to answer a question on their timeline, but don't remember that I have my own life.
That's
friend?
Damn it, Maury right there. Damn it, Maury will text, then call, then text, then call, then text again.
I've gotten better.
You have, I
Why?
will say.
I will call, then text, and wait.
Yeah, no, it's call then text.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah,
It's
right.
It's call then
right.
text because he plays on your curiosity. He doesn't give you a heads up in a text and say, hey, I want to talk to you about this,
You're
and this,
right,
and then
you're
call
right,
you.
yeah.
What he does is there's no text, and then your phone just starts ringing. And you're like, oh, why is Maury calling?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's why. And then I'll just write him back and say, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
In a text. And then
before people texted, they would call first. So
Yeah.
I'm just doing
But
what...
now nobody talks on the phone, bro.
Yeah. The question was, do I read it again, Maria?
Are you the people to wait for your friend to text you back or call endlessly or text endlessly until you get an answer?
I've never waited for a friend to text me back. I'll text them, and I've never
gotten a text back?
No, but I've never but like if I don't get a text back immediately, I'm not like, oh my God, and text them back or call them.
Yeah.
I'll text them,
Yeah.
and then I just assume that they're gonna write me when they write me.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm the
Like
same way.
I've never waited.
I don't text and then call right away.
No.
You just, I mean,
no.
I think-
Unless I need something.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah,
or like I'm waiting for them for something.
Or you'd hit them on text and be like, hey, need to chat real quick. Do you have a second if I call you? Can I call you right now?
Sure. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Something like that. But I don't know. I don't do that thing where, then I text their wife and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Who does that?
If you text someone and they
does
don't.
that, Maury?
Bruh.
No.
Bruh.
You used to call.
All the time.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would never text my friends' husbands or boyfriends.
Yeah.
All the time. Catherine's phone would ring or she'd get a text.
What are you like, Maria?
Well, me and my friends all have each other's locations. So, like, if I'm leaving work and I want to call my friend to, like, talk about something, I'll check to see if she's home. Yeah. And then I'll call her. But if she doesn't answer, I'll text her being like, hey, call me later. Or, like,
Sure.
I got to tell you something. Or I'll send her a voice note if, like, that's usually it.
Is that a thing people do? You share your locations with your
Oh,
friends?
yeah, I have all my friends' locations.
What's the
and my
purpose? Is it a
sisters'.
safety thing or what's the purpose
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it?
Like, for example, like if I don't know where my friends are or like I want to check in on them, like we just look. Or if like my
Never.
friend's on a date, we have to maybe follow her location, you know?
Never.
But like you will just check when she's not on a date?
No, only if I'm going to call her. Like there's days where like, for example, like if I'm leaving work and like, for example, this past week, she goes, I have to tell you something that happened this weekend. And I'm like, hey, I'll call you after work. I wanted to make sure she wasn't in the office and I'm calling her.
But why don't you just say text me when you can talk?
No, because sometimes those things you can't text. You got to call.
No.
Too much
just
texting.
text me when you can talk, and then I'll give you a call. Why you got to follow her location?
Yeah, because at least I know that she's home.
That's crazy to me.
Shem, what do you?
Oh, I'll just wait, man.
Yeah,
I just know.
Shem waits.
I just wait. I'm not gonna bother you. I'll just
No,
wait.
no.
Or you know what? I'm a definitely leave a voice note type of guy, so you'll just listen to it whenever you listen to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah,
and I
I
will
don't
say,
mind that.
Shem, you're really good with replying. Sometimes I'll like message Shem in the afternoon and I'll say, hey, don't need a reply about this right now. It can wait until later, or it can wait till you get home, or it can even wait till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And Shem will, within minutes, hit me back right
Yeah,
away.
unless I'm napping, I'm pretty good at replying
Yeah,
back pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got today, Maria?
Tristan says, will Maria finally start dating this year? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, Tristan.
Get in line.
That's your way of shooting your shot.
Jesus.
Yeah, Maria, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I will. I have. I'm more open to putting myself out there than I was before.
Yeah.
Well, I would say last year I kind of just focused on myself. But am I like going on 100 dates? No, I'm being very selective and intentional with my time.
So now, once this DM deep dive is wrapped and Tristan hears that, you have to keep an eye out in your DMs, Maria, for a note from Tristan, who's probably going to try to carry this conversation on over there in the DMs.
Why not?
Anyway, this is how we get the DM deep dive going. Your DMs that you send in through any of the KISS social accounts, they make their way over to Maria, and then Maria brings them to the show, and we chat about them. That was great today, Maria. Thank you.
You got it.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DMs is where all the weird lives.
All right, time for the DM deep dive.
Hello, Maria. What do we got in the DMs today?
Hello, Roz. Deborah is asking, are we ever going to get an Ask the Spouses episode or Ask the Parents episode? Obviously, that one's for me. Each person takes a fab question or a fab question to their parent. Oh, I guess.
Favorite question?
Favorite?
I don't know.
Fave?
A fave question to their parent.
Or fab as in
fab
fabulous?
is fabulous
No, it
also.
was-
though.
yeah.
It was
And we
fave.
get to hear the answers.
I don't know. People want to hear that, like from our parents.
I guess.
I don't think the parents. However, I do think that if it was very well produced and the questions were curated and they knew what they were doing, I think Jenna, Catherine, and Dammit Matthew would be entertaining. Where if the objective was to just talk about us,
yeah,
right? Like sort of their like me, you, and Maury, but from their perspectives,
yeah.
I think it would be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but we don't need that.
It's too bad their schedules are just so busy.
Yeah, exactly.
They've never been able to do
yes.
it, and it won't ever happen. Damn,
Yes.
darn. Gosh, I'm so mad that this can't ever happen.
Yes, but would it? Yes. Or the other thing that would be cool, not so much you. No, okay, yeah, because you do a lot of early morning. Look at the clock. My wife's not up yet. I think it would be, yes, you do. I think it would be an entertaining podcast if we found all of those clips, like all the things that we don't think they heard. And then they play it for them, and then they react to the things that maybe we all thought they didn't hear. I think that would
hand
be.
you a gun now. Just shoot me now.
I think that would be entertaining too.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like I can build a great show out of that.
Wow, it's just it's too bad that they're so busy. The schedules never align. I'm so upset. Next
Shemel,
DM,
good
please.
thing there'll be no dirt on us. All right.
Next
Leslie
DM.
says, question for the Roz and Mocha Show podcast for Maury specifically. Maury's afraid of females, especially nude females, and I've heard time and time again that everyone has a price.
Oh my God.
So what I'm wondering is, say Elaine Musk, the richest woman in the world for some
Elon's
reason,
mother.
beyond understanding, wants a biological child and wants that child to be fathered by Maury Sherman.
Oh my God.
What I'm wondering is, what is Maury's price to create a biological child through intimacy with a female? He wouldn't have to do anything more than the male portion of it. And obviously this is a hypothetical child, so don't have to get into kids and responsibility and all that, but wants to know
Like
what
if
your price is.
you were just like
The father.
seeding, right?
Yes.
There's no responsibility after that.
None.
You don't have to be a dad.
But
nothing.
I have to be able to perform.
Like you have
Correct.
to perform and do all
I
of
don't
the
think I
action.
could.
But there's PEDs for that.
Sorry?
Performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, I was thinking physette.
Sorry. Okay.
Well, no.
Oh my God, Maury.
Yeah. No, there's a pill for that. More.
Can I pick the woman? Or it has
No,
to be
it's her.
Elaine Musk.
I mean, she is very beautiful. She's a model.
I'd also she's way beyond the years of being able to have a child.
But let's just
Elaine
say
Musk
for the-
isn't a real person.
Are you talking about like?
No, it's not.
No, she's using the name Elaine
Elon
because so they could
as
be a
Elaine.
female.
Oh. Okay.
You guys
So
didn't
not
get
May
that,
Musk.
did you?
Not. I
Wow,
thought
okay.
they screwed up. No. I
No,
don't,
no.
why would they even just say somebody rich? Why are they making up a
Because
name?
Elon
This
is one of the
question is so
richest men in the world.
I know,
so
but
why
this
not
person
line up
doesn't
on the-
exist.
Why not look up who
That's
the
point, because
richest
we all
woman
know
in the
even
world
if the
is?
woman does exist, it's not
But
happening.
why put a name in? This person doesn't know how to write questions. We need to edit this stuff. This is such a stupid question. It
10
makes no
seconds ago, you
sense.
were into it.
I
Now
got
all of
it.
a
But if
sudden
it's a real
Elaine-
person, I could
because
imagine it in my head.
It's a specific person.
I got
Okay.
you. Alice Walton is the richest woman in the world.
Okay.
She's the daughter of the Walmart founder.
Okay. How old
Okay.
is she?
Let's just see how old
Dead.
she is.
How much, Maury?
Oh my God. That's so bad.
Okay, so let's say let's change it out for the fictitious Elaine Musk to the
Oh,
child
Shem already got a price.
of the Walmart fortune.
This
Okay.
is more my bag. She's 75.
Okay. Okay. So it would also be a medical miracle.
Yeah.
Right?
Roll back prices, roll back these sheets.
Okay. So look, maybe let's stop using real women. Okay. Maury,
Anyway, Maury, just answer the question.
Is there
Is
a
there a
price?
price?
Is there a price?
I'd say $50,000.
$50,000?
Is that too high?
Oh my gosh.
I think there's Maury. I'm somewhere in our fan base. We have a woman who's probably crazy enough
Yeah.
to put a second mortgage on the house. Who's a huge fan of yours.
He'll get $50,000.
$50,000? That's it, Maury?
Well, because I'm just thinking what I need right now to renovate our kitchen.
You're only thinking about right now? And you wonder why we call him Damn It Maury.
I really want that podcast to happen with the spouses now.
Okay. We got time for one more DM, please, Maria.
All right. Marie says, I have a question for Roz. How did he start saying, let's do the news the way he does? I was curious.
That's in the history doc.
Yeah.
We answer that in the History of Roz Mocha, the 6-part docuseries. You can go download it wherever you get your podcast from. But if you want to just like abbreviate.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when we started doing the news, I would just say it, right? Like I would always just like look at the clock, and we only did it the same time of day every day. It was 8:40, and I would just say, regardless of what was going on, if we were talking, I would just say, all right, let's do the news. And then the Are You Ready thing happened because Mocha was just legitimately not ready one day, where I was just like, hey, are you ready? And he was like, no. And I was like, are you ready now? And he's like, nope. And I'm like, are you ready now? And he's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then I said, let's do the news. And then the sort of more we started doing the show and I gained more confidence and all this stuff, then I started doing it like a little bit louder. And I love a catchphrase. And then it just became, let's do the news, screaming. And then it caught on and kids love it. And I don't know, it was just like, it was a thing, but it's just something I've always loved doing it.
There you go.
Always loved doing it.
Thank you for all of your DMs. Keep them coming in because we get great conversations like this. That was wonderful again. Thank you, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
Time once again for the DM Deep Dive. This is where we go through the DMs that you send in to us. Thank you.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, Jackie's asking, what is a feeling you've gotten so used to that you don't want to change it? For example, a feeling of sipping on my morning coffee with no one talking to me.
Damn,
Jackie loves that.
What feeling have you gotten used to?
Oh, no.
That you don't want to change it? For example, I can give another example.
Okay.
No, I won't. I won't. I won't.
All right.
I won't, right?
Who wants to go next?
Yeah, especially with nobody talking to you, right? Oh, wow.
Hey. All right.
Roz, sadness?
Anybody?
Damn it, Maury, please do not answer.
Yeah.
I'll answer.
Go ahead, Maria.
Dan.
Okay.
Maria.
The feeling of me being in bed and Romeo being cuddled right beside me.
good
That
one.
is a feeling
Romeo
I
the
never
dog.
want to change.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Does he
Yeah.
snuggle right up, like on top of the sheets, or does he get? Do you,
Sometimes, like, I
force him
sleep-
under the sheets.
I sleep with 2 duvets. Sometimes he...
Damn.
Holy cow, Maria.
2.
Okay.
Anyways, it's besides the point.
No, that is the point.
Yo, that poor dog. Okay.
Well, sometimes he goes in between them, or
Yeah.
he'll be on top of both and like just cuddled up beside my waist.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Okay.
Okay.
I
that's-
like the heaviness of the blanket.
Wow, you need a weighted blanket, girl.
No, you need blood.
I'm cold.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you not sweat? Like, you wake up just like sweating?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm anemic.
Okay.
Yeah, you need something. Yeah, iron or whatever. I don't know.
2 duvets.
I don't know.
Have you ever experimented and had like 3 duvets just to see what the feeling's like?
No,
You
no,
ever
I
been
think
tested for rickets?
what's that?
I don't know.
Maria's 28, living like an 80-year-old. All right, next DM.
All right, Francisco says, has anyone partaken in any winter activities yet? Skating, snowboarding, etc.
No.
Skating, because my kid skates.
You got a rink in the backyard,
Yeah,
too,
I got
right?
a rink in the backyard.
Yeah,
He
it's
plays
easy.
hockey, so I love skating. I don't snowboard. I don't ski. Cruz does want to learn how to, I think he wants to learn skiing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll give snowboarding another shot. I don't know if I'm down with skiing, though. I think snowboarding more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else here do any winter activities?
I plowed the driveway.
Nice.
Okay, done.
That's it.
I have I would like to go skating
Yeah.
before the winter season is done, but I can't go snowboarding anymore.
No, why?
No, my Achilles is not made for that anymore.
But you can skate fine? Or for like, maybe like what, 30 minutes or so?
No, skating I'm fine. It's just when you're on the lift and with snowboarding, you have to unclip one of your feet.
Yeah.
So your one foot is holding the weight of the whole board. So like like my ankles are just not strong enough to hold that weight.
Oh, got
Yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Shem and Maury, any winter activities?
Nah. Nothing.
I mean, I made a soup.
There you go.
There we go.
What else you got today, Maria?
Randy says, if you could only use one emoji for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
All right, the emoji king, Roz, go ahead.
I've never used an emoji.
Okay. Maria, go ahead.
Honestly, I've been really using the handshake one a lot.
Yeah, you use that
I
a lot.
love that one.
What does it signify, though? Well, like, give me an example of when you would use that. Like, I need to know.
I'll use it in so many different ways. Like, for example, like if I'm making plans with someone, I'll be like, cool, 7 o'clock, and I'll send the handshake emoji. Or like if I'm like joking about something like, oh my God, of course this happened to me, and I'll be like, okay, life's cool. Shake hand emoji, you know, like you're shaking hands with like the world. You get like it's sarcastic. Anyways, I find it funny.
Favorite ones are the fist bump. I also like the heart hands. I enjoy that one too. Dan Maury, you don't really use emojis.
Yeah, I reply to people with hearts. Like, it's the quickest way to say I saw your message, and
Yeah, but there's got to be like certain hearts go to certain people.
I just use red heart for everything.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Just willy-nilly like that.
Yeah, just hearts for everyone.
Shem?
I use the crying laugh emoji.
Oh,
Whether
yeah, I use that one too.
whether I'm really laughing that enthusiastically or not, for sure.
WTF, Shem?
LOL.
I sent you something yesterday,
Hilarious.
and then you hit me back with like 3 of the. Did you really not find the video funny?
It was so
that I sent you?
funny.
He was probably looking at his phone like this.
Yeah.
Send emoji.
Anyways, thanks everyone for all the DMs that you are sending in to us. Keep them coming in because it gives us a chance to talk about them every single day. Thank you, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
Time for today's DM Deep Dive.
Hey, Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, Siddiqui wrote in saying, can the 5 of you pull off the Brooklyn Nine-Nine I Want It That Way scene?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's one of the greatest scenes of all time.
So there's a scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where they have Andy Samberg is at the police station, and they have like a police lineup of suspects, right? And part of the scene is that we got to identify who the suspect is. They have a great voice. They were singing Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. So what Andy Samberg makes them do is each suspect sing one line from Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. And then by the time they get to the 5th person, the next line, they all start harmonizing. So we would start it off with, like, say Shem, the singer of the group here, would start singing the first few lines of Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. Then the next line would go to you, Roz. Then the next line would go to Maria, and then Damn It, Maury, and then myself. So Siddiqui wants to know if we could successfully, I don't know if he said successfully, but if we could pull off the I Want It That Way Brooklyn Nine-Nine challenge.
What's my line?
The second line. The one I desire. The one I desire.
Shem will say, You're My Fire. Roz, The One I Desire.
The one I desire?
The one desire. Eyes not.
Oh, sorry, The One Desire, yeah.
The one desire.
Maria is Believe When I Say. Damn It, Maury says, I want it that way. Shem.
I do not know.
Pause. What did you just say?
I don't know.
Well, how many times has Shem sang this song on the show?
I know.
How many times have we played this song on the show?
I've never really paid attention to the words. I'm seeing
just
them
have
for
to
the
say
first
the
time.
words.
All right, here we go. Shem, you are first up, sir.
Are we doing karaoke version?
Yeah.
Are there no music?
So acapella?
Acapella?
Oh,
Yes.
there you go. Yeah.
Show off.
Here we go. You are my fire.
Roz.
The one. Is that what it is? Desire.
Nailed it.
Maria.
Believe when I say.
Damn It, Maury.
I want it that way.
Every way.
But we are 2 worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
I've never once sung a Backstreet Boys song, and I'm
Also-
certainly not going to start now.
We didn't even do the scene. This just became karaoke, which I'm okay with.
Roz.
What?
Roz stopped singing halfway through.
I said I've never sung a Backstreet Boys song in my life, and I'm certainly not going to start now. I realized that as it was going on. I was like, what in the hell am I doing?
Having fun?
No, it's not fun for me.
Earning a paycheck?
It's not. Please, Maury.
Okay, next DM.
Jag says, if you were in school and you had to come up with a club, what would it be?
Backstreet Boys Club.
Glee Club. I was gonna just say.
Backstreet Boys, definitely. How hot they look and which pants they look the hottest in.
We start that club right now. You go first, Roz. You don't even know any of their names.
The one. No, what club? Were you in any clubs in school, Mocha?
I was in like a bunch of different bands.
But club, like, were you like part of like a model UN or like a
chess club or something like that?
Like a chess club,
No,
or you weren't in any clubs?
Nah.
No, didn't have interest, or you were interested in other things?
Yeah, other things.
Yeah,
I didn't have
right.
time. Maria?
Yeah, in high school, in elementary school, I was in the band. And then in high school, I was in peer ministry.
In what?
Peer ministry.
What is peer ministry? What is that?
I went
like
to
church club?
Basically, I went to a Catholic
you went
high
to a
school.
Catholic school.
And so I joined the club, and it was like a peer ministry group where like you would go on a retreat, and then like for all the younger kids, you would help them out if they needed anything, and you would kind of be like a role model of the school.
I could see that.
Yeah.
You did something like that too, Shem, didn't you?
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did leadership camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, leadership camp. Dan Maury?
I was in AV club and I was in lunch club.
Lunch club?
I thought you ate with the janitor.
Yeah, but then there was also lunch club where you would
Or did
just
you guys start that club?
What did they do in lunch club?
eat lunch.
But what else did they do?
No, it's just like it was like you'd get together and eat your lunch.
Isn't that just called lunch?
Yeah.
That's just lunch.
Sounds like a euphemism for something else.
We were all in lunch club.
Did you guys like trade cards or something in there? Or,
No, it was
like,
Just lunch?
Yeah, we just sit and eat.
so your
Was it
friend group.
sanctioned? Was it sanctioned or no?
No.
You didn't get a picture in the yearbook of like lunch club?
No, we're in the yearbook.
Of lunch club?
Yeah, sitting in the hall on the floor.
Okay. Bro.
So we know lunch club wouldn't be something you came up with, or unless it was.
Okay.
No.
Okay. That's just called lunch, though. Yeah. We all had it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But we were allowed in the cafeteria, bro. I'm just sitting on the floor in the hallway. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your DMs. That was a real fun round. That was amazing. Great singing, everyone. And wonderful round of questions, Maria. Believe when I say.
Sing it.
I want it that way.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.